Here I'm going to show you OCR A-level maths from paper 1, June 2023, question 7. My name is Sunil Tanna. I'm a tutor and author. I'm available for one-to-one tuition both online and in person. I live in Buckinghamshire, England. Please like and subscribe. Question 7. Use the result cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B to show that cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So if we were going to do so for 7a, let's start. So let's give the formula that we're given, cos A plus B. We could actually use a triple equal sign because it's an identity here, is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This would imply that cos A minus B is equal to, and wherever there's a B in here we can put a minus B. So cos A cos of minus B here minus sin A sin of minus B. Now, we know a couple of things about cos. If you think about the cos graph, it mirrors around the y-axis. So since cos of minus B is equal to cos B, and if we think about the sine graph, it's a 180-degree rotation around 0, 0. It's a odd function, in other words. So we'll have sine of minus B is equal to minus sine of B. This line here implies that cos A minus B is equal to cos of minus B is the same as cos B, so cos B, and then minus sine A, and sine of minus B is the same as minus sine of B, which now becomes cos A minus B is cos A cos B. There's two minuses, makes a plus here, sine A sine B, and that completes part A of the question. Okay, the function f theta is defined as cos theta plus 30, cos theta minus 30, where theta is in degrees. Show that f theta is equal to cos squared theta minus 1. Okay, so we've got cos theta plus 30, cos theta minus 30. And we can use our identity that we've just been looking at to expand that out. So for this one, we would have cos 30, cos theta cos 30, and then because there's a plus sign, it would be minus sine theta sine 30. For the second one, which we're multiplying again, it would be cos theta cos 30, and then it will be plus sine theta sine 30. Okay, now we actually know what the value of cos 30 is. It's root 3 over 2, so we could write this as root 3 over 2 cos theta. We know what the value of sine theta is. It's a half. Sine 30 is, it's a half. So half sine theta here. Here again we have root 3 over 2 cos theta, because cos 30 is root 3 over 2. Sine 30 is a half, plus a half sine theta. So now all we need to do is expand that out. So we've got this times this, which is going to be, for the f of the FOIL, is going to be 3/4 cos squared theta. We're going to have the outside, which will be plus root 3 over 4 sine theta cos theta. We're going to have the inside, which will be that one times that, which will be minus root 3 over 4 sine theta cos theta. And then here we're going to have at the end minus 1/4 sine squared theta. Now, these two middle ones are going to cancel out. What will happen is we'll have minus a quarter sine squared theta, which we can write that as, using our identity, cos squared theta minus a quarter times 1 minus cos squared theta. And then if we expand that out, that's going to give plus a quarter of cos squared theta, which of course, and add that to the other 3/4, is going to be a whole cos squared theta, and then minus a quarter times 1 will give us minus a quarter, which is the result we wanted. Part C1 is determine the maximum value of f of theta, and the smallest positive value for f of theta for which this occurs. So if we think about f of theta, they've already told us f of theta is equal to cos squared theta minus a quarter. Cos varies between -1 and +1, so cos squared varies between 0 and 1. So the maximum value of f theta will be when this is 1, which will be, so it will be 3/4. Yeah. When will that happen? It will be when cos squared of theta is either -1 or +1. Now cos starts at 1, but it's the first time, the first positive value, so at 0 degrees cos is 1, but the first positive value, and then at 90 degrees cos is 0. So, and we're looking for a -1, that would be at 180 degrees, where cos theta is -1, because -1 squared would of course give 1 minus a quarter, which is 3/4. So that would be when theta is equal to 180 degrees. And for C part 2, the minimum value here, again, we're thinking about when cos squared theta varies between 0 and 1. So the minimum value will be when this is 0 minus a quarter. So the minimum value will be f theta is equal to minus a quarter. And this will be when the value of theta, of cos theta is 0. And again, cos of 0 is 1, but cos of 90 is 0. So it's 90 degrees. So this is when theta is equal to 90 degrees. And that completes question 7.